Hello everyone, my name is Ashley, welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a little bit about what you should be doing to help you lose a bit of weight. And these are the general first tips that you should be considering before you do go into weight loss. I lost 130 pounds over a span of about 1 year, 4 months. I'm still obviously cutting down, still trying to get as much physique as I can. And yeah, that's the goal. I want to be as toned up as I can. So, I want to give you my tips on what you should be doing when you first begin to lose weight, or the things that you shouldn't be doing realistically. So, please stay tuned. Please like the channel. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll be doing more content every time I'm off work. So, tip number one, I think this is one of the most important things that you should be doing before you even consider losing weight. This tip is, for me, one of the most important tips, and it's to understand where you're going. You can't just go, I want to lose weight and just do it. That's not how it works. You need a goal, you need achievements, you need something to keep you there. So the first tip is to understand what you want. Don't go, oh, I want to lose weight. How much weight? How long? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? So I see so many people like, I want to lose weight, but I don't really want to do anything. Or I want to lose weight, but I still want my cheeky takeaways. Or I want to lose weight, but I don't know how long. So if you're going to start, if you really want to lose weight, just say, look, I want to lose X amount of pounds over X amount of days or X amount of years. Don't be unrealistic. Don't say, I want to lose 100 pounds in 5 days. It's not going to happen. But give yourself a more realistic goal. If you say an average of, just say, 1 to 2 pounds a week. Yeah, this is the meme average. You say, look, this is what I want to lose over the span of a year. Work out on the lowest scale. So if you just say £1 a week, times that by obviously a year, or 52, 53 weeks, and just say, look, if I can lose 53 pounds in a whole year, I've achieved my goal. And that is a lot of weight. People don't realise how much weight that is, but that is a realistic goal to go for. But it's so hard when you go, look, I want to lose 100 pounds in 7 days, and you barely lose anything. Your own self-esteem will go down because you're like, oh, I failed. I can't do it. And you give up and you go back. But if you go something really realistic and you smash your goals out and you actually achieve what you're hoping to achieve, then you'll carry on going. So that is my first goal. That's the first tip. That's the main tip I believe in. So if you're really going to do anything, have a goal. Start properly. Don't just jump into it. Understand it. Have a time frame. Do it that way. Tip number two is having all the information on different types of diets. Okay, because there's hundreds, probably thousands of different types of diets out there. There's only eat the eggs, or 2 eggs a day, or keto, or intermittent fasting, or fasting. There's so many ideas of dieting there is out there. You need to understand them all. And the reason why I say you need to understand it all is because your diet is a juggling game, okay? You're not always going to lose weight on a certain diet. When I started it, I don't throw around. I worked with a certain diet, and when it stopped working for me, I changed it up. So when keto wasn't working, I did intermittent fasting. When intermittent fasting didn't work, I did intermittent fasting with keto. I changed everything up. So my diet kept changing, kept adapting to my needs, and I kept losing weight. So you need to be able to adapt to every diet. And you don't need to have every diet, but you at least have 4 to 5 different types of diets in your books. So you can go, all right, and this is not really working for me at the moment, but let's change it up a little bit. Let's change my body. Let's go to that diet over there. Or let's just go to that diet over there. Or let's change it over there, do that. That's all you need to do. If you can just change the diet up a little bit here and there, that will actually make the diet easier, because what happens is your body tends to get used to what you're doing. So if you're consistently doing the same thing every damn day, your body's like, all right then, this is what they're doing, I might as well just make it harder for them. So that's what happens when you're on a certain diet and you're trying to lose a bit of weight. Your body's going to get used to what you're doing. So you do need to change it up, even if you have to. That's why people, when they're on a diet, they reduce the calories, because it's like, when they hit their certain macro, whatever their calorie count, and the body's getting used to it and you're not losing weight, you have to reduce it or you can just change it. That's the idea. You need to consistently change your diet consistently. So have the idea of one diet's nice, but 4 to 5 diets is perfect. Tip number 3, and this is less a tip than a pointing out. Don't go, if you really want to lose weight and you want to do it efficiently and successfully, don't go for programs. And you're probably thinking, what do you mean, Ash? Don't go for programs. Stuff like Weight Watchers, Slim World, the diets that you can only drink the juices, anything like that you pay for a subscription, do not go for them. And you're probably thinking, why? Why should I not go for them? I'm going to tell you why. A diet it's about physically staying on something certain. Like my diet is very high protein, low carbs, but I still have a little bit of everything. But I don't pay a monthly subscription. But if you go on to like Slim World, right, you lose all your weight, and that's fantastic. You lost your weight. When you come off Slim World and get back to normal food, your body's not used to it. Your body's used to that rubbish consistently. So if you come off that and change your diet to something normaler, your body won't be able to adjust properly, and you will basically start gaining weight again. This is why they had the subscription there. They're not doing it properly. They're giving you the foods that you should be eating, but you need to be able to do it at home. This is not a diet for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 5 months, 6 months. Because if you're on like a Slim World or Weight Watchers, you'll be there for the rest of your life if you want to maintain your body. But if you do it the normal way and don't join any social group and do it as you should, do it by your own information, by your own knowledge, remove the costly Weight Watchers, Slim World. You don't need a monthly subscription to pay people to lose weight. Remove it and do it efficiently as you should do normally. This will save you A, money, B, the knowledge that you need, and 3, you're not tied down to a certain company. Yeah, it can be nice to have the food cooked for you, but you cook your own food. It's so much easier. So this is the reason why I hate, and I mean hate, programs like Slim World, Weight Watchers, because they do not keep you thin. They're there to get you thin now, but not for the rest of your life. Because if you get as thin as possible and lose all the weight as fast as you can, as effectively you can, and you leave them, they're going to make no money. Their business is to get you thin. When you leave, you get fat again, and you come back because you know they work. And you get thin again, and you leave again, or you stay there for life. Do you really want to be paying a certain company for the rest of your life to help you lose weight? Or would you rather learn this information by yourself like I did? I use YouTube. That's all I use. Use YouTube for information. You don't have to take it all on board, but it's a good way to get a little bit of information that will help you lose a bit of weight. And this information is free. So you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to pay anyone. And this is for the rest of your life. You can know this knowledge and pass it on for free. Like I do. Anyone who asks me to help them lose weight, I'll do their food plan. I'll make sure they're eating them right. I'll tell them what they should be doing. Give them tips on what they can do. And I do this for free. There's no point charging because the country already is overweight. So if I can do something for free and give the service for free and get them out of these companies that are going to charge them an arm and a leg in these tricky times, yeah, I'm going to do that. So yeah, that's number 3. Don't go to clubs. Number 4, don't drink your calories. That's all it is. Do not, and I mean, do not drink your calories. And you're probably thinking, why? I could drink probably about 10,000 calories of drink alone. If my drink had calories, like my Diet Coke, I can pretty much easy enough drink a couple of litres if I really wanted to a day. And that is several hundred to maybe 1,000 calories by drinking alone. And I'm still hungry. Now, it's not going to get rid of my hunger totally, but it's not a good way. It's not a substitute for food. So if you're trying to lose weight and you're going out, or you got your food plan ready, get yourself something like 0-calorie drinks or very low calorie drinks, so you can have more food and still drink the fun stuff. Don't do the opposite way. Don't get yourself a normal Coke because you like the taste of it better, but have less food. A diet is about trying to maintain what you really need. There's no point having half the food, but you get a bit of Coke. You'd rather have a bit of Diet Coke and more of the food. If you really want to sustain your diet, you need to understand that drinking your calories is not needed. You don't need to do it. It's one of the things what people mess up with. So, oh yeah, I've been eating pretty well. So then you go, oh, have you been drinking? Oh yeah, I've had a couple of pints. I had a couple of pints on like Friday night and got home on Saturday night, so I drank a litre of Coke. And you basically, yeah, that's where you're going wrong. Don't drink your calories, eat your calories. That's pretty much the simplest way it goes. Okay. Number 5. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. I cried consistently getting through this weight loss. I struggled. I hated myself. I hated what I looked like. Pretty much you could say I had body dysmorphia. So every time I looked at the mirror, I was like, it's not good enough. It's never good enough. I kept aiming to higher. I kept aiming for perfection. It's my only body. It's the only thing I've got in my life is this. So I kept pushing myself to be the best I could be. I wanted to be the greatest I could be, possibly. So everything that I've done, success-wise, was not enough. So I kept pushing myself and pushing myself. So I want you guys to understand that it's going to be hard. It's going to be tricky. You're not going to like how you look. And guess what? You may never like how you look. But you always have to push beyond. You always have to aim higher. There's no point going, oh, look, I've reached my 2-pound weight loss. That's it. That's all I need. If you think you need more. There's always a goal in mind. So always reach higher than your goal. Set your goal as a stepping stone, not a target. I was saying like £10, that's a goal. It's not the end. £20, £30. Just make steps. You're getting up steps, have achievements, have goals, but be realistic. Don't bog yourself down with the negativity. Because if you lose £30 and you're on target, but you don't really like how you look, you're just not seeing it as properly. Most people look at that and go, "What, you are doing amazing." So don't think that if you're not where you are at this moment, that you're doing it wrong. That if you're losing weight over time and you're not gaining weight, you're doing it right. You're losing weight. So don't bog yourself down. Pick yourself up. Get the confidence in yourself and just say, "Look, I can do it, and I'm the only one who can make that happen." Don't push yourself down, because if you have your negativity about yourself, then you're screwed. You need to have confidence in your own ability to lose the weight. You need your own confidence. So get that confidence up. When you're losing weight, don't look at yourself as a masterpiece. Look at it as a working up. You're improving. And see that as the masterpiece. So yeah. Thank you. And again, please like, subscribe, and follow. And I'm going to put a link down below. Please find my Instagram if you like. Oh, that. New tattoo.